Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things already rolling. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter.
De Bruyne! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
De Bruyne certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Can he get it through? Royce picks it up out wide. Very nicely done. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Takes a shot. It's their first effort on goal.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
France with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Messi. Referee's given a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Hakimi. Great defending, strong and determined. De Bruyne. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Hazard. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi, lovely feet. And he thumps it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And Hazard. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. De Bruyne. Great vision. Big chance! Arsenal! The first significant strike.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Royce going face-to-face with his great rival. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Arsenal currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Defending here is really tight. And here's Van Basten. Royce. Now it's Aguero. Stood up well to him there. Van Basten. Now it's Puskas, and he's running through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Puskas must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Royce. Olise. He's having a hit! And there's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
France restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, they could break here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Shot could be on. Oh, and the shot! They want to be quick to... Oh, what has happened here? Olise gets flagged offside. Hernandez. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Cannavaro. Azar. Now it's Memphis Depay. Cannavaro does well not to be outdone there. That has not gone well. Messi in with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Royce wants to run onto this. Royce proves just a little bit too strong. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And the ball's come loose here. Hernandez proves too strong. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Rodri. And Hakimi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And this is De Bruyne. And it's McAllister. Puskas. And he's straight offside. Hernandez. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a throw. Looking for the run. And this is Aguero. Chance! It's loose, and that's another chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Messi clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Oh, he's been caught napping! They get a throw in. Hernandez. Rodri.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Puskas. Now it's De Bruyne. Tacho wins the duel this time. He has found the way through. Hakimi. That's a lovely, neat pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And that could well leave a mark. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. He's found the way through. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
A lot of space ahead of him. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hakimi. And here's Van Basten. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries a shot! And now they can clear their lines. And it's McAllister. It's a promising position. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Elise looking to pass their way up the pitch, and he was quick to react. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro. McAllister. Can he get on the end of this? Hernandez. That's a good... Oh, shooting chance! Van Basten finds himself offside.
The attendances for this match is
Pacho shifted
60,332.
it to the flank. Played into space. Royce in acres of space out wide. Hakimi. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. And it's McAllister. Rodri. Hernandez. Has a look up and delivers.
Substitution for France. Number 4.
France
Lionel
have
Messi.
their second corner now.
Number 22.
They've played it short.
Memphis Depay.
Cross goes in there.
14.
Bayer
Michael
claims it
Olise.
without any fuss.
Number 19.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Number 9. Michael Olise. Coming on the field.
De Bruyne.
Number 11.
Oh, it's Van Basten.
Lamine Yamal. Number
Puskas.
7. Dimitar Berbatov.
And it's
Number
McAllister.
10.
Oh, good spread.
Ronaldinho.
Threads
Number
one in.
17.
And it's Hakimi.
Kylian Mbappe. Number 24.
To Hazard.
Ryan Shaq.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got a... Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. And it's been given away. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
Ronaldinho fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
So, third corner of the game. Ronaldinho goes short. Takes aim and crosses.
Well played and well cleared.
Defending of the desperate variety. Played back into the centre.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Arsenal are down to 10 men. Zakaria. Yamal. Decent chance! So their fourth corner of the game. Ronaldinho with the short one. Real chance! Well taken goal. Oh, but the flag's up.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And smartly reclaimed. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Berbatov, chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Ronaldinho plays it short. And the finish! He's gone direct here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That has been cut short. De Bruyne. Four extra minutes added on. Now who's going to be first to this? Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Cherki, he's shifting through the gears here. And Ronaldinho! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
The goal scorer for France, number 10.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, cracking ball. And he shoots! And that's it! They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to maximise your home advantage. And I think when you look...
Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al partido.
Well, what
de
a
hoy.
scene we have here.
Boca
There's a
Juniors
real expectant
contra
buzz in the
Arsenal.
stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And this is Ronaldo. And he's heaved it away. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Foot in. Can he get it through? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Puskas. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Makaleli. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And here's Drogba. Rijkaard. Makaleli, very much a man of this moment. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, can they get him away? He's dealt with that really well. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
He's having a hit! Zanetti. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Drogba. Drogba running with intent. Makaleli. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Rooney. He's shifting through the gears here. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Rooney clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
De Bruyne. Now it's Drogba. And that interception was most necessary. And it's Rijkaard. Bellingham. Rooney. Looking to play him in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. Makaleli. And this is Hazard. Puskas. Puskas! Too close for comfort. goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And this is Ronaldo. Bellingham. Might be danger here. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! What a wonderful goal!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off in the defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Boca Juniors have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it.
Takes a shot! Well, now it's fallen loose again! Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Arsenal come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we get things going again.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Drogba. And it's Azar. Hakimi.
That was lovely, that.
And it's De Bruyne. Now who's going to be first to this? Here's Cannavaro. Makaleli. Jordi Alba is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rooney. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Now it's Puskás. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. And it's Azar. De Bruyne. Now it's Drogba. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Boca Juniors are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cannavaro. Arsenal still this single goal behind.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that is a nice touch. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Alexander-Arnold deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Hakimi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Bellingham. Cannavaro. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Just the keeper in his way. Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's delightful. Pass is just off target. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Opts for safety. Cannavaro. Back to the keeper it goes. Now Schlotterbeck. Zanetti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. No, again there's no way through. Thinks about the shot. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And they've got a throw. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Neymar coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Oh, that's fabulous. Aimed at the far side. Terrific effort! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Azar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pirlo. Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard. Now it's Puskas.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Knocks it into space. Not a hint of offside here. He's got away. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Pirlo. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Neymar.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Look at the space, shot goal! Loose ball now, oh, what has happened here?
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
This Conte. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and the referee says that is it. Arsenal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
He's in most people's lists of great number 10s.
I'm going to go along with that too.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's Rijkaard. Azar. Van Basten. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Rijkaard. Yamal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's making progress on the ball. And it's Rijkaard. And playing cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Van Basten. Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And this is Ronaldo. He's having a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Rui Costa certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And here's Yamal. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. Can he finish? De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he shoots! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Pressing high and with... Oh no, this does not look good. And it's Gerrard. Stood up well to him there. Oh, it's Van Basten. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Kadiolu.
Spain definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think of.
Tries a shot! Goal! Spain! And we have liftoff! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be...
Oh, he's taken it. Now it's Puskás. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Puskás really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's Rui Costa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rui Costa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's managed to get free. Puskás! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Van Basten. Akanji does really well to win the ball there. Oh, it's Van Basten. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard powering forward here. And this is Puskás. Yamal. And this is Ronaldo. Makelele gets over and intercepts. And this is Van Basten. Rijkaard, played out wide.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Rui Costa. He has found the way through. Rijkaard, he's shifting through the gears here. Zanetti, in towards the backstep. Oh, great leap! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Rijkaard. And they're back on the ball again. Looking for options for movement. And it's Kadiolu. Oh, good take in a good area. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Arsenal trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
And the finish! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part. And we've...
Oh, what a mistake! Makelele. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Cristiano Ronaldo takes a shot! That's another chance! And that's a sharp finish! They are playing them off the park! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cafu has the space to scheme. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And now he has two. Spain are having a ball here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Vicious ball here. Gerrard. Now, can they get him away?
Oh, great feat, that.
Hazard. Rui Costa. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's on it, can he get away? Cannavaro did well to stay calm there. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rijkaard. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Zanetti. Oh, good ball! Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Just eases him off the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Hazard. Oh, red, nice interception. The message is clear, none shall pass. Gerrard. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking. And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Lamine Yamal will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it? Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Rui Costa, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Schlotterbeck. Zanetti. And Makalele. Gerrard. Oh, it's Van Basten. He won't be happy with that one. Now there's a fine ball. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Arsenal seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Knocks it into space. Hazard is wide and looking to get onto this. And that should get the job done. Zanetti. Time added on, 4 minutes. And it's De Bruyne. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his just beautiful passing.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Lewandowski. Raul. And he's lost his man here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Mbappe! Turns back here, probably the best option. Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Pedri. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Mbappe with a real chance here. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Mbappe! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked out the run. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Pedri. Bernal gets across and deals with it. Can he get on the end of this? Just eases him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely intercepted. Cardoso. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. De Jong! Oh, belter! A finish of true class! Barcelona are in front! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bernal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Always got... And the shot! Off the post! And he can thump it away. De Jong. And here's Lopez. Oh, right place, right time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That is good alertness. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, now Mbappe. He's having a shot! And that's in! Barcelona are back in business! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Thinks about the shot, delivered in. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Barcelona could not have chosen a worse moment. So this to turn it right round. Wonderful save! That's another chance! Not a bad try by any means. De Jong. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Spread it left. Spread out to the left. Camavinga receives it in a wide position.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Pedri. Searching pass he's played there. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. This looks promising. De Jong. Oh, good read. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And he's heaved it away, and that's really well manoeuvred. Lopez tries a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Fermin has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Cardoso. Laporte. Raul. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Laporte. Cardoso. That could spell trouble. Shot, surely! And it's a goal! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Barcelona have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Not the most accurate pass. Valverde. Fermin. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Oyarzabal. And he's there to belt it away. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And it's turned away. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Camavinga. It's a goal kick. Cardoso. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super find. Valde. Pedri. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just...
Oh, he's gifted it. There's the shot! And he scores! A goal on a landmark occasion for this man who makes his 50th appearance here and now.
En el minuto 69.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Real chance! Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Showing great feet there. Lewandowski is onto this. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Lewandowski. He's on it. Can he get away? Bernal gets a foot in here. Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Well read, nice interception.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Incoming delivery. Oh, important interception. Bernal. Barcelona have it back and can go again.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Lopez. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Valde. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
It's a really well-measured ball. Raul. And it's made its way to him. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Oh, this is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Impressive jump! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19.
Time for a change in personnel.
El dorsal 9. serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10.
There they go, hunting again.
Bernal receives it in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Bernal gets into a good position. There will be 4 extra minutes. He's in a great position here. And it's Pedri. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe. De Jong. Gavi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance.
That's...
Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance. No winner in 90. 30 more to come. And here's Gordon. Gavi providing an outlet on that flank. Rudiger getting this one clear. Mbappe. And Balde. Pedri. Bernal. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's De Jong. And here's Lewandowski, closing in on goal. He'll want to be quick to recover this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's just ridiculous, to conjure up...
De Jong! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And he cuts out the supply. Laporte. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Balde. Balde, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Good ball, good take. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now he's got space here. Ter Stegen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. So that was it, the first period of extra time. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything, it's been gruelling, but who will be standing at the very end? Pass somewhat off target. Now this could be a chance. De Jong. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe! Out towards the flank. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Valverde drives forward on the overlap. Valverde crosses. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Gordon. Balde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And this is the big chance.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
He's trying the shot. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
De Jong. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So we're all set, and we all know what is coming. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he has done his bit.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Up steps the man with the armband.
Never looked in doubt, really.
And he duly obliges. Now it is the turn of the captain. Oh, coolly does it.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Lewandowski is second man up. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Barcelona with the chance to go 2 up. Of course, 2 up.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
Barcelona are looking for comfort. Oh, it's a really good save. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then, probably gave him that important edge.
Big character, big moment, big save. So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. Wow, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
And stuck away with ice in his veins. And the drama continues. Some can barely watch here, every kick potentially pivotal. Great stop, and the keeper punches the air.
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick. He's telling himself he can get it done. He just has to pick the right spot.
Oh, he saved it!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Gavi is the second of the unscheduled takers. Just scrubs it in, saw the keeper moving.
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot. Great penalty under pressure. Again, pick the spot. Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Still no conclusion. We are on to their 8th man. And that is a scarcely believable miss.
It's all about his mindset now.
Oh, the upright and back out.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Eric Garcia is 9th in line here. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve. Brilliant. Considering the circumstances, brilliant. Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Well, this is quite something. We're on to the 10th man of 11 in the side.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot. That's just emphatic. He knew exactly what he was doing. Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
So, a duel between the keepers.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
The margin of error is 0. And they have done it in sudden death.
Oh, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. We're all sweating here.
Barcelona fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action. So, Jim, quite a game, decided in the end in the only way it could have been.
Barcelona really must be wondering how different this all could have been had they taken their chances, Peter. But it really was fine margins all round, I suppose. You know, having been on both ends of such results in my career, I can't help but feel for these boys.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.